Good morning, Modern Steaders. It's gonna be a steamy one today. Yesterday we checked in on our beehives and I'm a little concerned about one of them. We cut out a big piece of honeycomb out of one of them and I forgot to bring it in last night. So I want to grab that this morning before I forget, because that's gonna be some nice beeswax. Look how nice and white and pure that is. The first beehive right here should be laying more eggs. We saw our queen, so I don't know if she's just not that great of a queen or what's going on, but we need to keep an eye on her. We're gonna have to figure out something if she's not laying eggs to come up with a way to get a new queen or to make a queen. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. I've been talking with a lot of our bee friends in the area and we're trying to come up with something. We just got those nukes 3 weeks ago now. The lady we got them from doesn't have any more queens, so we're trying to figure out what we're gonna have to do with that hive to make sure it stays thriving throughout the summer. Good morning, meat birds. You guys are getting pretty big. Let me get these guys moved and fed, and then I'll be right back. They really don't even care for the grain first thing in the morning. I like seeing that. That means they're eating a lot of pasture grass. The chicken's eating all the pasture grass and bugs is what really gives their meat that good flavor and the good deep yellow fat. That's what makes pasture-raised chickens so delicious. Morning, Maverick and Goose. What are you guys up to this morning, huh? You ladies couldn't wait to be fed? You guys look like you're getting pretty old there. It's almost like they're getting gray hair for ducks. Their feathers are getting a lighter tan. You ready, Moose? There you go. Go under. Thank you. Morning, Figaro.
Camper time.
We gotta do a big move today. We gotta move the pigs, the breeding box, and then the chickens in the new chicken coop.
All you need, this old world doesn't see. Someday we could all be free.
Oh, he's tapping the water again.
You making sure that water is good for everybody? Huh? Is it past your inspection? Take that as a yes. You licking your lips, getting ready for breakfast there, Blossom, or what? You smell that? Does that smell good?
She did it again.
She burped?
She burped.
Is it a stinky one again?
It's stinky.
Willow. Why are you so gassy lately, girl, huh? Your goat burps stink. They do. Yeah. Did you see Figaro? You ready, Buttercup?
She ate all her food.
Your baby boys are gonna be leaving. It's just gonna be you and Ivy here from your crowd. And she's off for fresh pasture. Now the bucks have done a really good job over here so far. They got all the shrub eaten down. They got a lot of like tall grass, especially back here. They did a really good number. There's still a couple of more days worth of food out here for them, but I want to get the chickens out here. So I'm going to come in here, mow this down a little bit so the chickens will eat it, and then we'll move the bucks. Come on, piggies, we're going to move you after. You're nice and muddy. I'm going to bring you over here. The chickens in the new mobile chicken coop are doing really well, so we need to get them moved, and they need a new spot to start eating. The pigs ate all their grain last night, so we gotta bring them down a new batch before we move them. Look at your corn.
Is it knee high?
That's knee high by the 4th of July.
Oh, do you know what I see over here?
What? You see some of your cucumber beetles going after your squash?
I just stopped flying.
Uh-oh.
But it is high.
It is high.
Oh, Figgy, you gonna come check it out too? You stay out of the garden, mister.
We're working on it, guys. What are you girls up to? Yeah?
Star dreams that only came to pass them by. Here's to the broken man who stood and walked when he heard your canvas. Shows me that faith is more than sight. Here's to the wandering child looking for a star to guide, pushing through the darkness of the night. Hold your hand up to your heart and know it's just a chance to start. I know that it might feel like it's too hard.
Oh, the grass is so nice and thick in here. Look at that. That makes me so excited. This last year looked like that bald area last year. It really excites me to see how it's looking right now. The chickens are gonna love it, and it's gonna be really good for the pasture to have them on it too.
So, what do you want to do with that?
I'll go around and get it quickly.
I'll move that water, but it's heavy. Want to come out?
It's the first time I've moved it with you in it. I know, right? You ladies ready to come out on pasture? Look at this beautiful deliciousness. Look at that. This should last you ladies a couple of weeks. Come out one or come out one.
I've never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide.
Taking down and putting up all this electric netting can be a lot of work and get a little frustrating sometimes because it gets intertwined, but man, the animals love being out on pasture and they're just helping us restore this old abandoned farm so much better than we could do on our own. I am always amazed with how good the pasture is growing back in and how much healthier our animals are, their meat tastes, and how much better their eggs are. You just can't beat it. It's worth all the extra effort. Man, I don't know what stung me, but something got me. I'm gonna take some of this plantain weed, chew it up.
Oh yeah, look at that well.
And stick it right there. It'll take the pain away. Whew.
Right in the muscle.
Right in the muscle, right there. A hornet or something. Wow.
Well, I thought you got hit by the weed whacker string.
I wish I got hit by the weed whacker string. I wouldn't be hurting like this anymore. Holy moly. Wow. You boys ready to come out? You coming? Come on out. You coming?
Oh good, there's plenty.
That's what little man's eating. You like those flowers or what?
What flower? Huh? I didn't see anything.
I haven't fed the pigs yet this morning so we can get them inside the pasture pig mobile. But one of the things we just realized, I'll come over here and I'll show you. We were walking around trying to figure out where we want to move them to next, and they were in that back area eating all that grass. It's not the best grass, but I've been feeding them too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the pasture pig mobile, bring it forward, make this pen smaller. I'm going to have to cut back their feed a little bit, so that way they'll eat that grass, which is going to make better meat for us to eat too. You ladies ready? Haven't fed you yet. We're going to pull up the fence, we're going to do some weed whacking, and then we'll be right back. We're right on top of it, dead center. We just gotta see if we can get it over and then in. That'd be too easy. Yep. We gotta go here. We gotta go ahead just to here. There we go. Back it up a whisker. We're good. Look at that. right? This back area where the pigs have been, the grass is over my knees, so I need to mow where the electrical fence is going to go because it's drowning out the fence and it's killing the battery way too fast. So we need to take care of that before we can put the electric fence back up. The Kubota tractor is my little multifunctional tool. I'm always pushing it to its limits and seeing what it can do for us. People are always asking me, why do I leave my front end loader bucket on while I'm mowing the lawn? Perfect example right here. We sunk into a muddy hole, and without my front end loader bucket on it, I wouldn't have been able to push myself out from getting stuck. You piggies ready? We got you a somewhat new area. Afternoon. Where have you been all day? Huh?
What do you think?
What are you guys doing?
Escape.
Huh?
Oh, and you want to escape?
Ready? Whoa! Yeek! Look at all you ladies. How many eggs?
11.
How many eggs, Livies?
12.
12? I'm gonna say 14.
14.
Hey, chicken butts. 2, 4, 6, 8,
Who do we appreciate?
10, 12, 13, 14.
High five. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we didn't.
What are you doing, Hope?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're stuck?
What? I don't think you're stuck.
You loving on that tree or what? Huh? Yeah. You like that spot? You're silly. The goats like your pea pods.
Buttercup does.
You take the peas.
Baby.
Buttercup! That was for a little pig.
Did Ivy want it?
What?
Did Ivy have one?
No, I tried to give her a little buttercup. Blossom, you already got one. Hurry, little pea.
I don't have anything for you guys. Don't break my eggs.
Help.
They still like them?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Here, give me some. I'll feed these girls.
Okay.
I'll distract them.
Okay.
They don't even have last week.
Oh, here.
I'm surprised you. Are you gonna eat it?
There comes Blossom.
Hope does not like treats. I'm surprised she eats
Little
the
P
herbal.
likes them. I ain't got no more. You ate them. You ate them all.
What was that?
No, they don't like it.
No.
Hey pigs, where you hiding? You eating that grass, huh? You like it better over here now? I'll give you a little bit of grain. Right over there. There you go. You boys like the pea pods?
You need like small pieces. Here.
No? You've done a number already up there. Look at that.
Yeah. Little man.
You filled up? Huh?
Little man, you gotta try one.
Did you lay us any eggs? We only have one chicken laying. The black one right there, but she's not laying very often, is she? Look at that. They've gone to town over here already today. Here, you want the flowers? We need some beets for tonight's dinner. What better thing to do than come out to the garden and pick some?
Gotta put them out.
We do. So we're growing our beets in clumps. So right now we need to go through and pick out the bigger ones. And then this way, and the small ones left behind. Look at that taproot.
Wow, that's awesome. That's
Look
better
how
than
long
any
it
of we
was.
got last year.
Yeah, look how long that taproot is.
That's cool.
Wow, look at them taproots. Man, they're
How
going
does
so
it
deep.
make the other one's not gonna...
Look at that thing. We got 3 here, so this middle one can come out. Bam, I love them taproots. Yep. Oh, we got like 5 growing right here. So this one right here on the side will be a good one.
Hannah?
Bam. Look at that taproot.
I think it's that side. Look at that.
That's crazy. Bam. It's probably good, huh? I'll leave the rest in there for next time.
Okay. It sure is fine.
There's a big one right here all by itself. I'll save that for another night. Another nice. Oh, so another nice big one right here, but we'll save those. We don't need them all tonight.
They're pretty. Did you see the beet harvest? We are very impressed. Very excited. So I've washed them all and cut the stems off, the greens off, and the bottoms, and I'm going to peel them and slice them up because we're gonna roast them tonight. Also gonna roast them with other vegetables that are not from my garden, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have purple hands. That's okay. We love beets. It doesn't matter how they're prepared. roasted celery. Cut the onion in big chunks so it can roast with the rest of the vegetables. My vegetables on my mat here. I'm also out. I have the oven at 375 and I think this will take probably about an hour. I also have got my chicken in there.
The family came that was picking up Buttercup's 2 boys. I'll put a link to their Instagram down below. They're keeping one of them as a buck and then one of them is a wether, so it's going to be the other one's friend to keep its company. But we are excited that they are off to a new home, both of them together, and one of them is going to be a breeding buck. That just excites us. Oh, it also excites us, guys, how well all the animals here are helping us restore these old pastures. It's so nice to see that. Over the next couple of years, you're going to be getting even better and better. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. It's one thing we have learned here. This is a journey and not a race. Thanks for coming along. We hope you guys are having a good week and that your gardens are growing and producing wonderfully. And we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.